Hey you, welcome to my channel. I'm Camille. I will be styling with 3 products, a leave-in conditioner, a gel, and a hairspray with the defining brush from Bounce Curl. I wanted to showcase the longest white hair I had seen during my wash day. Doesn't mean I don't have white hair, but this is the amount of hair that accumulated during the wash. And I have not been adding more water to my hair since I have been finishing my skincare much more quicker, and body care as well, that I get to my sections quicker with the whole tail end back to prevent tangles from happening. This is the first section I'm making, and just adding the leave-in conditioner to the root area first, but not too close to the scalp. Just enough to know that it's saturated with the product, and then add a lot more to the root, to the ends, since that's the oldest portion of the hair. And then the styling is separating is very difficult because your hair gets in your eyes, but styling with the Bounce Curl defining brush is very helpful. Detangling is much more quicker, but there's always a chance to have knots, so then of course you got to take a break and try to carefully detangle that yourself. I'm adding maybe an inch of gel, smoothing it in and scrunching the product into the hair sections, but not too much attention to the root area, mainly the ends, since that's the definition I want. This second section, I call it the crown section, since it's near the crown area, the back crown area, and also going to be pulled back and not be too pulled forward. So this I feel is a little bit difficult when detangling because I'm brushing it forwards and backwards, but ultimately I have to brush it backwards, and sometimes it creates a little bit of some tangles. But the defining brush does help. And I smooth on the gel, not so close to the roots, just enough to define the curls that will be showcased throughout its duration till the next wash day. Now the front, shake it out a little bit, see how much I have so I know what to do with the leave-in conditioner. And then brushing it. It may look like I'm brushing it roughly. I promise this is not as roughly as I would years ago. But I would brush the ends all together and then separate the entire section into smaller parts and detangle them. And then do a last few brush throughs and then start styling. See all this separation of the curls, just a few. Scrunch. I don't want to force the curls to look like they're actual curls, but just a few scrunches to activate the structure of the curl, and then let it fall down. I would say it's a little bit of a downfall or disadvantage to be brushing my hair forwards, but I think it's alright, for me at least. I could have made another section and separated it and made 4, but I didn't. So one last scrunch with everything else, grab the gel and smooth it with both hands. Scrunch. And then whatever's left over in my hands, go to the roots and just grab that area a little bit in the front, which I didn't really do well of. Grab the hairspray to just the ends, shake it in, and then scrunch, hold, slowly release. Scrunch, hold, slowly release, so that the curls can stay like that. I feel like you scrunch a lot, it will scrunch further up and you'll have that shrinkage a bit, but not as much since my hair tends to weigh down over time and being manipulated by other stuff. Anywho, same thing with the rest of the hair. Spray the ends, scrunch, hold, slowly release. Just trying to define the curls. And then now I'm going to get a little bit more gel as a edge control. And I just have this tiny little portion near my temple area that I'll just like brush back with the gel to lay my so-called edges, because the front forehead area is so fuzzy and a different texture that I just hairspray it just to lay it back. But you can see there's already frizz happening, which means there's going to be frizz after the next 5 hours. I did use some clips off camera to add some, a half an inch to the top. Be careful when removing it. You don't want to pull on the hair. And it is slightly not dry yet, but it will eventually. The heat of Arizona will do it. And yeah, love curls. Do a nice little stretch in the morning and finish. I did some vitamin C in the morning, some sunscreen, and that is it. Like and subscribe, and as always, embrace joy.